Well, good morning, guys. I dropped something on. Okay, sorry about that. I've been busy the last couple days, so I think my last video was orientation, day 2, final day, looking for a trailer, something like that. So since then, let's talk about what's happened since then. We're rocking and rolling. They did find me a trailer. It's a trailer from Metro Leasing. I had to run over to Atlanta and back and get it. So it's about a 4-hour round trip roughly from Birmingham, 2 and 2. Reason I had to do that is I can't take my security equipment. We're going to talk about that too in a minute, that I bought from CRST with me. So I had to go get the trailer and then come back and get my security equipment. Nice enough trailer. It's a all aluminum Rittenhauer maximizer. You know, they're the low end model. No dump valve. I don't like that. It's especially getting in my driveway. It's a little rough on my rocks and other things. I would have a dump valve, but I understand for a basic run-of-the-mill lease trailer or company trailer why they don't do a dump valve, because guys would dump it and then not fill it up and have problems or accidents. So I get that. Other than that, it only has one toolbox. I'm making it work. I did get a headboard and a chain hanger on there. It's got 13 or 14 sliding ratchets, but they're all on one side. I don't like that. Mostly because you want to pull even to each side if you can, and especially like doing belly wraps or something, that's just stupid. I mean, you can't do 2 belly wraps or 3 belly wraps and pull it all to one side. You'll end up shifting the load. So luckily I have ratchets. I got ratchets, so I can hook them on the other side and pull them that way if I got to do it with the straps. So I got make sure you have that. Your kit doesn't come with that. There's a few things your kit doesn't come with, and before I forget, let's see. It's a pretty good kit, really, for what you pay. You can't go piece it out and buy it cheaper, so they get you a heck of a deal on it. I'm going to put in there's some hidden charges. I want to talk about that. Well, I wouldn't say hidden. That might be a harsh word, but charges they didn't tell me about. So you could take that for what it's worth, Roger. So the things, I mean, man, securement equipment is personal to each guy, but to me, your minimums, you're going to want this kit, what they give you, and that'll get you going, but it doesn't come with any boards. It comes with bevel tumblers for the coil racks, but runner boards, you know, 6x6s, 4x4s, whatever you want to use, doesn't come with any of those. You're going to need those for all in steel and stuff like that. They're not going to give you that for beams, so you're going to need that. No padding of any kind to keep your tarps from ripping on stuff that you got a tarp, like whatever, rebar or anything with sharp edges. So you're going to want to get you some felt pads, moving blankets, etc. Some ratchet straps. It does come with some 3-inch, I think 2 and 3-inch ratchet straps, but you're not going to want to use that for a means of securement on something. So you're going to want at least the ratchet straps. Ratcheting mechanism, 4-inch, and use your straps. Whatever to pull to each side. Obviously with chains you just put the binders, alternate them, whatever. Get kind of off topic. I'll do a video on securement equipment later. So let's get that out of the way real quick. The securement equipment they give you is pretty dang good. The total for it is $2,616.80. That's a bargain. Now here's what they don't tell you. Now originally I signed up to just have it taken out of my settlements because, you know, even if you have the money like I do, you keep it in the bank if you can, man. You know, always keep your capital as high as you can. I'm not a finance guy. I don't like financing nothing, but I figure there's no interest, whatever. Wrong. So here's what they do. And I didn't know this until I got this little sheet, and you can see an arrow down there. What? So first thing they charged me is tax, and I'm tax exempt through my LLC, but I tried to get them to take it off, and they gave me the runaround and whatever, and they're not used to doing that or something like that. I said I could send them the form, and I don't know, man, it was starting to cause issues. I could have pushed the issue and probably got it done, so I had to eat $196 in tax. I can write it off, but still I'm not too happy about it, but it is what it is. But the big thing right down here, admin/markup fee, $654.20. So on the horn I went. And that's basically paying them to finance it for you, to stretch it out at I don't have it with me. I thought it was $100 a month or $100 a week on your security equipment until paid off. But I think in the lease or something, it actually said $75. So remember in the other videos I said 100. Whatever, I think it might be 75. So, and if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. You're going to have to eat that $654. I'm just not willing to do it. So basically, that is for them to track the payments, interest probably, however they want to word it, admin, and I don't know what markup fee is, but it's listed in there, $654.20. I'm like, no way, Jose, am I paying that? I could buy quite a bit of security equipment with that money. Take the family out for a real nice weekend to Branson or something. I'm just not going to do it. So, personally, I wrote a check for whatever it was, $2,800 roughly, or maybe it was closer to 29, 26, 27. It was $2,850 or something. If you pay for the equipment up front, that's taken out. So that's what I elected to do. But I want to let you guys know, if you come over here and you're going to pay the security equipment through payments, you're going to get charged for that. And if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. I'm blessed that I could just pay for it. So I paid $2,800. I own my security equipment, wrote them a check, and now that's out of the way. So I want to let you know that. But you get all your basic security equipment, like I said. It's a pretty dang good package, where there's going to be some things you have to add. I mean, you could get going and get some loads. Like I got a load of steel coils out of Birmingham going to South Dakota. It's my first load with these guys. And I don't know how I'll word this video, first load, security equipment, whatever. You'll figure it out because you've already clicked on it. So we'll come up with a title later. I wanted to get home. You're going to find following my videos, I'm like a hobby trucker maybe. I mean, I'm going to run. I got to make some money. So I came home to a leaking pipe to the refrigerator. I think our insurance will cover it. If not, I think, homeowner, all insurance, you guys know how it works, right? So they'll probably try to weasel out of it. And I mean, they're going to have to rip our kitchen up and a wall and everything else. So, it's probably going to be 10 grand. So if I get stuck with that bill, I'm going to run hard and get the money back. But as far as day-to-day monthly expenses, I'm blessed. I don't owe nobody nothing, so I'm not going to run that hard. So where I'm going with this is I took this load to South Dakota. Not a great paying load, really, but I wanted to come home. And what word am I looking for? Went out of route to come home by about 150 miles because Birmingham to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the direct path does not go through southeast Missouri, Roger. But is what it is. I came home, and let's talk about this while we're on the video. I think I told you I elected to do this fleet manager thing. So far, I'm going to give him till the end of next week to pick up his game and see, I thought there'd be a benefit. So far, I'm very disappointed. Now, it's only been a couple days, so I'm not going to freak out. But after I got the security equipment and everything else, the next day I was dealing with paying for it and a few other things back and forth. This guy called and, yeah, I'm going to make your life easy, yada, yada, yada. Maybe he is. I said, cool. He goes, well, what are you doing? As we talked a little bit, he goes, so what do you want to do right now? I go, I'm looking for a load home or some load that I can go by the house for the weekend. And that's what I want to do right now out of down there in Birmingham. He goes, I'll get on it. I'll get back to you pretty soon. So I went ahead and went about my business, did my things, probably spent a couple hours dealing with the security equipment and Mike in the shop. Well, he's something else. I'm not going to put nobody down, but that was a whole epileptic seizure. He didn't want to hold the check for this lady. That took a while, phone calls, emails, back and forth, and I had to do a few other things. And long story short, a couple hours went by and nothing. So I go, okay, I don't know what this crackerhead's doing. Shouldn't call him that. This guy. I'm just being funny. But I ain't got time for this. It's starting to get later in the morning. We're coming up on noon now. That's about 10 o'clock in the morning, I guess, or something like that. I go, we got to get rocking and rolling. So I got on their load board, found a load, and then fit what I was looking for, called the CRST agent listed on it, super good guy, Jack something, nice. I said, hey, there's a load out of Birmingham delivering to South Dakota on Monday, but I'd want a little longer weekend at the house. Can we deliver it on Tuesday? He's, oh, yeah, no problem. He set it all up, rock and roll, went to U.S. Steel down there in Birmingham and picked up 5 coils. That's pretty light. For my truck, I'm only sitting at about 72 or 73,000, so I think it weighed like 42,000, somewhere in there. The fat boy who's had all summer off got quite a workout, though. Throwing chains, binders, tarps, everything. Small tarp, but still, you know, I've been lazing around for 4 or 5 months. So fat boy was sweating, which is why I do flatbed work. That's a good name for it. Flatbed work. I need the exercise, Roger. So got her loaded up and got on out of there kind of later in the day. There's quite a few trucks. It is what it is. Got out of Birmingham and got up to that Love's. Found like the only spot available. Got in there. Fixed a few things on the tarp job. Been 20 years since I tarped, but we got it covered up. And a few other things I needed to redo my airlines. Owner-operator stuff. So I got to bed. I don't know, 10:30, 11, was going to sleep in a little bit, and says some super trucker came through, probably a bull hauler. It's freaking 5:45 in the morning, up against the governor, letting off his Jake breaking straight pipes. Why do you guys do that, man? That's so childish and rude and not respectful to other guys. What the heck is wrong with you? So anyways, we got the load. I woke up, said to heck with it, and just dropped the hammer. And from there to here is, I don't know, 7 hours. I beat my 8-hour clock. So came home, and here we are. We're going to take, got home yesterday about 1 o'clock, I think, somewhere in there, and we'll leave out. Today's Saturday. I'll leave out Monday morning early. This delivers Tuesday. So, long story short, so far this guy ain't done diddly jack squat from me. I didn't hear from him at all yesterday, so I don't know. He should have seen that I booked a load, but he didn't call me and say, hey, you know, we got stuff coming out there Tuesday. Nothing. I got home early enough in the day, made a few phone calls, talked to this lady who's got some loads coming out of South Dakota, one of the agents for CRST. And she's working on something, but so far the driver or fleet manager, whatever they call them, I'm flushing 5% down the toilet. So I already sent an email to the ops lady. I said, hey, I don't know how this normally works, but for 5%, I expect some help or something. And she'll, oh, okay, yeah, well, I'll get on it. We'll give her a week, and if nothing happens, if I'm going to be doing this all on my own, then see you later. See you later, sir. I'll take my 5% back, Roger. But next week I may be making a video saying this is the greatest, this is the GOAT, the greatest of all times. I'm so glad I got this guy, so I don't want to rush. I'm just keeping you up to date on what's what. So anyway, I booked this load to South Dakota. It's still over, you know, it's over $3 a mile with the tarp pay and fuel surcharge and everything. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It got me where I wanted to go. There was a lot better $4+ a mile loads out there to be had. I just, I'm not in it 100% for the money. So, if I was, I'd run the Northeast. Not gonna, I mean, I'll do it from time to time, but, I like to run west, up into Ohio. I'll run that. There's some good loads going up into Ohio, Indiana, that far. I'll go down to Georgia and stuff. That's fine, but I ain't going to hit the high dollar pocket areas. It's just not a lane I want to run in. I'd rather go west into Texas, stuff like that, or Utah. We're up in South Dakota. I don't mind the snow. I spent my whole life in snow until I moved here in Missouri recently. So the snow don't bother me. It pays good in the wintertime. I'll take it. So everybody's got their own little lane. So money not being my primary objective, even though that $4 or $5 mile of freight is out there, and I'll take it from time to time. It's not what I live for. It's not what I need to do. So anyways, what else? That's it, guys. Got the trailer, got rocking. Oh, and I sent an email about some questions about my lease thing when I switched from 75 to 70. Some things are listed that weren't there before. I didn't understand them, so I emailed. This is Saturday, man. One of the big head honchos called me. Boom, like within an hour. He goes, hey, man, can I help you? I'm all, dude, it's the weekend. Well, yeah, but I don't want contractors upset. So the guy's name's Jack Malone. Not a Malone, or I think it's Jack, something Malone. Not like Malone, CRST, CRST Malone. He's not one of the owners or nothing. But he's one of the higher ups, type operations guy. I'm dude, yeah, cool, thank you, man, I appreciate that, but go enjoy your weekend, spend some time with your family. I didn't mean for you to email me back right away, but they did. Saturday morning, well, let's say Saturday noon now. He called me a little while ago, so props to him, man. I said, hey, I just had some questions, and he said, well, usually this lady deals with it. I go, okay, hey, I didn't mean to bother nobody. I was just sending the email assuming that you guys would look at it and get back to me Monday sometime. And he goes, okay, well, I just want to make sure you're happy and everything. So I'm going to give him props for that. I'm pretty happy with the way I've been treated so far here at CRST. So that's where we're at. I guess I could show you the trailer. Nothing too exciting. Like I said, it's a Rittenhauer Maximizer with a coil package. They put a headboard on it. It was an act of Congress to get the stinking chain hanger. I'm not going to badmouth nobody, but that terminal with that guy running it has been the only negative thing so far. Luckily, one of the workers was like, hey, man, I'll just do it if I got to stay after clock. And anyway, we're not going to go there. So I'll show you the trailer here. Nothing too exciting, but it is what it is. You can pretty much what you're going to expect. Like I said, if you've watched my other videos, I'm going to buy a trailer of my own, most likely a step deck or maybe a Conestoga. But right now the market is so stupid because of this coronavirus shortage that I just refuse to pay $15,000 to $20,000 more than a trailer should cost because of the shortage. I can rent this trailer for a long time and it's a tax write-off. I just refuse to do it. I'm not stupid with my money. I didn't get to where I am by being stupid with my money. So that's the reason I'm trying to make these videos, to maybe help you guys out. So I'll rent this one even though it's expensive. I promised a video on renting versus buying, and we're going to get there eventually, but I've been busy, obviously. So we'll show you this trailer, and that should conclude the video, man. That's all I got for you guys. Keep trying to make them as we go. I'm just going to rest with the family this weekend. And hit the road early Monday morning, get up South Dakota, deliver Tuesday, and try to get something out of there and get going. I'd like to head to Texas. I've seen some loads going to Texas. A real good paying load to the Cleveland, Ohio area, but I wanted 8-foot drop tarps. You're only going to see me do that in, like, desperate. I would almost rather, honestly, guys, from me personally, at my age point in my career and where I'm at financially, I might just take the tarps off. I'd rather deadhead 400 miles than throw 8-foot drop tarps. That's just not my thing. 6-footers, okay. These little 4-foot steel tarps, that's not a problem. But them big 8-foot monsters that are on here, I don't like them. That's for you young bucks, man. Get after it. I did that 20-something years ago. I just don't want to do it no more. So we'll take a look at this trailer, and you can, that way you can know what you're going to expect. Oh, 17 minutes. This is a long video. Let's see if this will flip around. Yeah, all right. Let's open this back part of the shop and get some light up in here. So check this out. Oh, this is a little side note. This truck had black and gold striping on it when I bought it. Look at the letters. I don't know if that's going to show up, but that's black and gold in the CRST. It doesn't get closer. That gold's not coming through like this gold. Let's try a different angle. Trust me, it's black and gold. That what looks like a white stripe on my end, I don't know what it's going to look like on the video, is black and gold, Pretty cool. So here's your trailer. Like I said, 48-foot Rittenhauer, 1 box. And here's the headboard they put on it. Put the chain hanger up there. And you can't really see, but if you look over there, there is some slats. I'm going to go to Home Depot today or somewhere and get 2x10s or something like that and build a bulkhead so it'll all sit down in here. The chains will be down in here instead of laying on the deck. Well, they'll still be laying on the deck, but they won't be. In case I got to take these tarps off, I won't have to worry about them rattling their way to the side and hanging off the truck or anything. Plus, I can stick my coil racks down in there, get them out of the boxes. Well, they're all being used now. I got 10 coil racks. I used every one of them. They gave me 5 little coils. Pretty good tarp job, I think, for not doing it 20 years. It ain't too pretty, but it don't blow around. So there's your Maximizer. Oh, hold on. Get back here. Dadgummit. You guys dizzy yet? I'm chasing my CRST equipment list. It's got the coil package, obviously. And it's got all your sliding winches. But they're all on one side, and I don't like that. That's what we're talking about, the ratchets. And you got your toolbox. So today we're going to wash Nellie. She's a little dirty. We'll just get the pressure washer out. I think I mentioned my shop's pretty cool. It's all sloped down. It's got a drain in it. So I'm going to wash her off in here. And it all drains out. No squeegees involved. And I'm going to unroll all those tarps and re-roll them because they're wrong. They're brand new, so I don't know. That's how they roll them up at the factory, I guess. But what a joke. Trust me, if those 8-footers are rolled the way the small tarps were, you get up on top of a load, you're going to be cursing like a banshee. They're all rolled up wrong. So, all right, guys, 20 minutes of me yakking. That's good enough. In case you're wondering, I think I showed this in a video. I just put my truck's got a battery. I got the hood open so I can put my battery tender on there. I've got my fridge running in there. All right. I hope I covered it all. That's all I can think of. Whew, I gotta shut that back door. Hold on. Whew, the wind's blowing through here. It's not too cold today, but beautiful sunny day out there. Nice, huh? All the pretty trees. Off topic now. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. If you like any of this nonsensical ramblings or idiotic ramblings, I know that's old. Life is good. He don't even do videos anymore, so maybe I can steal it. Idiotic ramblings, I don't know. Hit the subscribe button. If you got any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. And catch you on the next video. God bless you guys. Bye now.